the later game on Saturday, Panthers, Rabbitohs. Can the Rabbitohs upset the Panthers, Blake?
They can, but I don't think they will. Now, I've been hot on the Bunnies all year. I think I came on after the last time the Rabbits beat them and said set for set. When Penrith beat the Rabbits last time, I said set for set. The Bunnies were playing better. I think if they go set for set, they're a better team. I just think the loss of Latrell. This young kid, Blake Taff, could be a great player. Showing some glimpses on the weekend, but just at the moment, coming up against this team, I think you need a Latrell in your team to beat this Panther side. I think they're running too hot. I'm surprised they're actually not favourites for the title the way they've been playing. So I have to go with the Panthers, mate. Yeah.
Fisky, the Panthers took a different pathway. They played their full-strength team pretty much last week, where all the other, certainly the other top four teams, rested a number of key players. Do you like the fact that they are coming in with a full head of steam, or you'd prefer that they had rested a few last week?
Well, I like it. I'm a bit of traditionalist, but we've seen cases like last year where the Storm won the comp by resting. So it's kind of up to the coach and how they feel they're going at the time. But I like playing them. They've had a disrupted season. So there's a lot of players that have missed a lot of footy, and they needed these games. And if they play well this weekend, they'll get a rest anyway. I think Storm are in the same boat. Harry Grant and Pappenhausen needed time on the park, and I think it worked for Pappenhausen last week. So, yeah, I agree with it personally, and I actually we'll see how Parramatta go, and we'll talk about it in a minute. But them resting their team after such a good win against Melbourne, does that disrupt that momentum they gained there? So, personally, I liked it, mate, and I thought they were brilliant last week, as you would expect, against a weakened side. But we talk about the Warriors maybe having the wrong style of pack with Lodge and, also Evans and all that. That's what I love about the Panthers pack. It's fast, So you got Yo, you got Liam Martin, you got Pangai off the bench, you got Billy Kikau, and you got Big Capewell. It's big, but it's fast, and you just got so much coming at you, and off the bench as well. That that's where South, if they're going to somehow win this, they're going to have to somehow stop that rotation of five. I don't know how they do it. And with James Fisher-Harris back as well. So that's where the games is Penrith to lose, personally.
Carl, no Latrell, plus the fact that the Panthers are pretty much back at full strength. Can you see an upset?
Yeah, yes and no. I'm with Visky.
There's a lot of confidence in that reply.
I think there'll be an upset in one of the two games. There might be an upset in one of the two games. But you've Visky just outlined all the reasons why the Panthers should win this. Starting with their pack, I think playing their full strength team last week and getting a win like that against the depleted Eels, it'll do nothing but give them confidence. They're a young team, and winning, all winning does is give you confidence. And to go into a finals game on the back of a 40-point win, you're flying, right? You saw what they achieved last year on the back of their 18 or 16, 17 wins in a row. They should be too good for the Bunnies, but it'll be...
Had a lot of things go their way when they last met, and I agree with Blake. That first 30, South probably should have been up 18-0 and totally dominating, and that's the blueprint. They just didn't give Penrith the ball in the right part of the field, and good sides can do that for 80, and that's what Wayne will be trying to get South to do. As soon as it swung, and they got a lot of things go their way, as soon as it did swing, they just choked South out of the game, and they can also do that as well. So I've got every bit of faith in Bennett being able to outsmart them and play the game at a pace that unsettles Penrith. But that's why I think there it could be an upset. But like I said, I think it's there for Penrith to lose. That just seem to dominate the pack, and South's a little bit stronger there this week, having Arrow on the bench just to strengthen them. He's got the option of playing Benji in the halves and moving Cody to fullback if they're a bit worried about Blake. So, I could see it happening. Start's getting pretty big now, 11.5. So I'm not that confident, put it that way.
He is the master coach, and there'll definitely be no downtown calls in the final series, that's for sure.
Don't start me on that. That was ridiculous.